anger is the one emotion that seems to make you want to do what you shouldn't do. And if you literally look up, how do I deal with anger? The immediate answer is calm down. And that's so stupid. Why would we have an emotion that we're just supposed to suppress when it comes up? And the thing is, you're not. Just like every emotion, anger has its place too. Anger is one of the most important emotions because it's about survival. What boundary is being pushed? What am I saying no to? Hell no. That's an important thing when you have a no to something. And a lot of us, especially women, are told to ignore our no. Breathe, forgive, but that doesn't actually get rid of the anger. So today I'm going to be talking about how to actually deal with anger in a way that lets it flow out of your body rather than showing up again and again. And how to use your anger to find your no and then create that boundary in a respectable manner. Because despite that feeling coming from our roots, we're no longer in the hunter and gatherer times where you can actually just punch a bear, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather punch a bear. But we can't do that. So today I have 3 different things, 3 different ways to deal with this anger on a physical level, on a communicational level, and on a health level. Because sometimes it's not actually about the emotion, but it's about what's going on in your body. That can cause anger. Trust me. It happened to me. So hi, I'm Seaman. I talk about philosophical and psychological questions. I'm just starting out on YouTube. This is my 2nd video. Go check out my first one. The first one was on loneliness. The first round of videos I'm doing are on all the emotions, how to deal with them in the way that actually honors what the emotion is instead of just ignoring it, forgetting it, and dealing with it later. So yeah, listen to me. I got you, babe. I got you. Welcome to my lovely, lovely bedroom. This is where we are going to punch a bear, so to speak. So anger is a very physical feeling. You want to destroy shit. And like one day when I was young, I destroyed things out of anger. I learned that when you destroy things, they're destroyed, and decided not to do that. So instead, this is a way to use your entire body to express that anger in a way that doesn't hurt anybody and can be kind of fun. So you're gonna take a pillow and you're gonna use your entire, like draw back your entire body and slam it down. You know, you're gonna think about what you're angry at and you're just gonna slam it over and over and over and over. And you'll notice while you're doing this that it uses your entire body. Like, this is somatic therapy. This is the good stuff. And the worst you're gonna do is mess up your sheets and move around the fluff in your pillow a little bit. So that's the first easy peasy thing you can do about anger. This expresses it in a natural, violent, non-violent way. So the second way to deal with anger, which is also probably like the best way to actually get rid of the emotion, is to address where it's coming from. And yeah, okay, the first response to anger is like, okay, no, this person wronged me. They're wrong. What do I even do about that? There's nothing to do. But the thing is, it's not about them. It's not. It's about you. You have a no. You have a boundary that got crossed. You got a boundary crossed that you let get crossed, maybe. So if there was a boundary that was crossed, the way to address it is to set the boundary. So let's say somebody's too touchy with you. They put their hands on your shoulders every time they're talking to you, and you hate that person. You are pissed at that person for doing that so often. They're not evil. They're not bad. They're not perverted. They might be, but you can't assume that. So you've got to set that boundary and message them like, hey, by the way, you've been doing this and I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it anymore. And I promise you the anger will go back down. And so the hard part about this is that when you're angry, your natural wording tends to get spicy. So before messaging someone, setting a boundary, I want you to take a minute and think about everything that happened from your perspective, and then think about everything from their perspective, and then think of what actually happened. Objectively, how it is. And while you're doing this, if you want to do this in an even more integrated way, you can breathe in through one nostril, breathe out through the other nostril. And just do that. Over and over and over while you're doing this practice. And what that does is that syncs up the left and right hemispheres of your brain. So you're using your whole brain, and it also calms your parasympathetic nervous system so you're not activated anymore. And after you've figured out how they've felt, how you felt, and how everything happened, then you can message that person and be like, hey, this wasn't okay with me, and it's not your fault, but in the future, I would like to set this boundary. And then you've done personal growth. So this doesn't work for all situations. You have to kind of play it by ear. Some situations, someone actually really, really wronged you, and there is no talking to this person. There is no talking to them. Sometimes you need to completely block them off, or sometimes it's not safe for you to talk to them. And so in those situations, I like to do what I call pulling out the skeletons, where I imagine myself in this world and I am on this island, and the island represents your frontal cortex. This is your awake brain. And around you is an ocean. And the ocean around you, that's your subconscious. And this especially works if this is somebody that you haven't talked to in forever, because they're gonna lie as a skeleton at the bottom of this ocean. If you have not talked to them in a while, they're in your subconscious. They're not in your conscious brain anymore. But if it's affecting you, I want you to dive into the water in your brain in a calm space. You're in your imagination, if you will. Dive into the water, find their skeleton, bring them up onto the island, and sit and have a conversation with them. And if this person is dangerous to you, in this world, they are safe. In this world, they are not just themselves as a person, but they are also themselves as a soul. They are more understanding, they have more of an ability to listen, and they know what they did was wrong. So you can sit there and have a conversation and tell them what happened for you, and let them apologize, let them say what they need to say, even if that means telling you how they felt. And this experience will be extremely healing. Trust me. I've used this in my personal life a lot. I am parched after all of this talking. So this looks like red wine, but it's not. This is pomegranate juice. And this looks like beer, but it's not. It's my favorite non-alcoholic beer. Shout out to Athletic. Hashtag not sponsored. Gross, I just said hashtag. Moving on. These used to be real alcohol and real beer. I wouldn't drink them at once. That's kind of insane. But I used to drink them a lot, and I would get anger issues. My liver was not doing okay. So anger is associated with the liver. And if you're not, I don't know, if you've probably noticed, like if you drink a lot, you tend to get like frustrated easier, mad easier. Things bug you, small things people on the road, you know, little things that it's not about a boundary. It's not about, oh no, I'm like actually in danger. It's like, this was a minor inconvenience to me. How dare you? That's the liver. And so I'm not drinking this year, but yeah, things that are going to be bad for your liver are going to be like, alcohol is one of the biggest ones. Like just that is enough to mess you up. Even if you stop drinking, like kava can be bad for your liver, and just like other things that are hard on your stomach, like a lot of grease and sugar. And I actually did not prepare a list, but y'all know, if you're eating something and then you feel bad afterwards and then you feel angry, that's not a boundary, honey. That's your body. So those were the 3 ways that you can best deal with anger, while honoring where the anger is coming from, honoring the value in the emotion itself, because it's not there to torture you. It's there to tell you, hey, this thing is torturing me. Whether it's somebody being an... Should I cuss? Whether it's someone being a meanie, or it's your liver throwing a fit, or it's your body needing to get excess energy out. Now you know. 3 easy ways. Follow for more. I'm posting every week. Follow me on Instagram, Risi, RISI_ of the sea, like of the ocean. I'll put that link below. I do photo shoots about these emotions and write these cool informational poems underneath them. And then I'll also keep you updated for what the next video is gonna be. So give me a follow, like this video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.